white, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside, through his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around him. He ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I'll repeat, I'll die, 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 I'll repeat.
Miss! Let's keep that.
Come on.
Yeah, fuck off! Fuck you, Joey!
Come on, Blues. Come on.
All day baggers! All day baggers!
Cheers, boys.
Salute.
This to the Blues.
To the Blues. Oh, that's ripper.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, that's the limoncello, mate. This is what you get. This is the taste of victory right there, mate. The taste of victory, mate. The taste of victory. And
Is this our first victory?
This.
As a jumper punch?
No.
Oh, together?
Oh, together.
Together.
Because you're the special guest on the first one.
Yeah.
You're the special guest. This is our first victory. And this is what it feels like. So everyone, welcome to the jumper punch. As you can see, the voice is a bit hoarse here. And you're just sure it's at the ground. So we're all at the ground, and it was a big day. Anyway, first of all, welcome. This is the Blue and Broad Jumper Punch. If you haven't been here before, this is a show. We talk all things blue, talk a little bit of rubbish, we talk a little bit of serious things. And as always, I'm joined by my esteemed guest and internet sensation. He broke the internet last week. Did you see that, mate? Did you see that, Marcello? How are you, mate?
Good, I'm happy. Happy this week. Thanks, lady, this week.
And the other internet sensation, man, he just breaks it for everything, mate. The calls, everything. We have Paul Sebastiani as the other one. How are we going, guys?
Very happy.
You were very happy
now.
It was good. It was good. Hey, we'll take it 1 week at a time, as they say, but we'll take that. And beating the scumbag, as we will talk about. I'm telling you, I hate him, man. I hate him.
Can't stand him.
Bad. The cheats of all cheats. Yeah. You know, even that Lance Armstrong, that bloke was systematic. He did such a drug thing. They are worse. They are worse. Stuff them all, mate. Stuff them all. Anyway, listen, we had the limoncello, and trust me, we're going to have some more, right? But we're going to, let's order coffee straight away.
Yeah, straight off
We're going to get some stuff here. Let's get the bat phone. Oh, I've got to do the numbers, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9.
The big numbers.
Yeah, no, 1995.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hey, this is the jumper punch. Yes, we want 3 short blacks, and we might have a little bit of desserts there.
Okay. Of course, have to.
I reckon get me some cornettos. You understand? Yes, we have 3 cornettos and that. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, they should be on their way.
Are they delivering it or what?
They are
is this
delivering
pickup?
it to you. No. Oh, well, yeah, no. They're going to deliver it. They're going to deliver it. Yeah, they're going to deliver it. And just quietly, we're in the works and maybe we got a bit of maybe a sponsorship.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're working on that, so wait for it. Wait for it. All right. Let's get into this show, man. What a big show. What a big show. First of all, number 4. Mate, how quick are these going, mate?
They're going very quickly.
Yeah,
We're going to run out
yeah.
of numbers soon the way we're
Yeah, we're
going.
going to run out. Then we're going to have to work something else. Maybe we have to work something else. But now we're up to number 4.
Yep.
Yeah? And the number 4, like last week, the Freeze, they're very like, there wasn't that many.
Yeah.
But the number 4, man,
This is
abundance.
big. Yeah.
Mate, we got some big number 4s, man.
We'll leave the best till last.
We'll leave the
I think
best.
we'll leave
Everyone's
the
going to
best
pick
till
the
last.
best one. So
Well,
we'll
the
leave
one-
it to the last.
I
But
think
let's
the
go
one-
through a few bullshit ones.
The one for me, well, purely because I've actually seen him play, is Gibber, Bryce Gibbs.
Yeah.
Number 4, you know. Plenty, so talented and, you know, probably didn't get the most out of his career from a, you know, accolades point of view.
No.
So, but, yeah.
Look, he was a good player, man. Like,
Yeah,
I like him.
yeah.
Look, he kind of like...
He had these purple patches in
No, and he was great. And I remember when we drafted him, he kicked like 6 goals in the his bloody fucking Adelaide team over there and that
Yeah.
before he got drafted and that in one game or something.
Yeah.
And the word on him was huge, you know. And he come on and he was a serviceable player. Look, he left at the end. I reckon
Yeah.
that little bit of a tarnish there. He
I
kind
think
of,
it was,
but he had family things and that. So,
Big,
but
big,
yeah.
he was a whipping boy too.
no, he was a little bit, and he played during a tough time, man.
Yeah.
A tough time.
So that again.
Tough time, man. What about?
I'll go with our current number 4, Lockie O'Brien.
I was gonna say, who's that? I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen much of him. At
Man,
his
I
present
hope,
time.
man.
Hopefully,
Well, you're gonna talk about him maybe in the round of the reserves. I reckon he's had a couple of games. So, man.
like he's coming. He had maybe 1 or 2 good
Yeah.
games, but you know there hasn't been really anything.
Yeah.
You know that's been
No,
outstanding.
it's just one. I hope he's like a
maybe he's a
later.
slow burner. You
I
know,
hope so,
hopefully
I
he
hope so.
comes through.
Because I'm
Hopefully-
telling you, imagine him on the wing with that
Yeah.
raking left foot, man. I'm
He
telling
does
you,
have
huge
he
shot.
does have a nice
You keep talking about him, I'm going to go get
Oh,
Yeah.
that coffee's here. Can you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
grab that?
Yeah. So yeah, well, who knows? Yeah, hopefully he comes good. I hope he does. We've put the time and work into it. So
Nah, man, I
Here,
really
here,
do.
here.
Here we go. We got coffees.
yeah, all that crap.
Oh, the cornetto too. Oh, this is good, mate. Alright, let's start. Hey, listen.
Fantastic.
See the heartburn tablets?
We don't need them
it
this
today,
week.
mate.
We don't
We don't need them, man. The bruschetto's all gone, mate.
For now.
For now,
Just
mate.
keep him on standby for
Okay,
next
no,
week.
don't worry, man. I've got a fucking box of it. We need a little bit of this. Is the special Medellino, eh?
Look at it. I'll tell you, mate, we're going to have no livers by the time we
Nah,
finish
it's
There's
this.
not
Yeah.
as much this week, which is alright.
No, that's it. No, it's
So
all good doing it, but these are good,
thank
man.
God.
The double, we've had the limoncello.
The limoncello, and now, boys.
This is to get over the heartburn from
Yeah.
the last couple of weeks. Oh. As you say, Rocco, that warms the cockles.
Oh, that warms the
Straight
coffee,
through the
man.
solar
I love it,
plexus.
man.
That's
I'm telling you, man.
fantastic.
Coffee, mate. I don't know who invented it. Right, how do you get like a
Brazilians.
bean and then you go, oh, I'm gonna roast this thing and
I
drink
think
it?
the
right?
Brazilians did.
Yeah, the
I'm
Brazilians.
pretty sure.
They come
the
up with-
Arabica, what I don't
They
know.
come up.
Cheers.
Some bullshit. It's good.
Fantastic, and I'm going to nick that fucking amaretto. I know you like that, Mars, don't you?
No, have that, mate.
Like that.
Nah, I'm starting the new diet. I should get into
That's it, mate.
shape, mate.
We're going into shape.
Yeah, we're getting into shape.
Yeah.
I might be playing full forward instead of
Nice.
Levi Casbolt
Hey, we
next
need,
year. So
we,
yeah.
mate, we need your go, mate.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need your go,
Alright.
mate. Anyway, we'll go
What
back
we
to
got?
these number 4s.
Yes,
I'm
sure,
going to give you
sure.
a couple, right?
Okay.
I'll give you a couple.
Let's go.
Luke Livingston.
Dr. Livingstone. Dr.
Mate,
Livingstone.
I remember when he came, man, we had high
He
expectations.
was a high pick, wasn't
He
he?
was like
Top 10?
pick. Yeah, he was top 10.
5 or
I
something.
think he was pick 4.
4 or 5. Yeah.
He was pick 4.
Jesus. Echo
And he
the
played
back.
46
I'm gonna
and
eat
he
this
just
to
most
make
average
myself
games
feel
I've ever
better.
seen in my life. He was very
He was.
disappointing.
I can remember him.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
He was dog shit.
Number 4.
Full back.
You give him. That's right. That's right. They give him number 4, man. Like number 4.
Yeah, he was
You know.
very good.
But I'll tell you another one who wore number 4 that you didn't realise wore number 4 for 27 games. Bruce Dool.
Oh.
He wore it for 27
Really?
games. Really, mate. So,
Didn't know that
and
one.
then he wore the number 11 for the next
That's right.
325
seasons.
games. Yeah, absolutely. This bloke here was known as the Flying Doorman. I'm telling you, I used to love this bloke, man.
What a player.
4 flags, 4 best and fairest, and the Norm Smith in 81. But he's probably best remembered for pushing away Helen DiMeggio. I'm telling you, I've said this before. I was like 12 years old. I'm watching it. Man, those days there, it's not like now you just go to the internet, you watch whatever you want. Man, to get a picture,
Oh,
you
man.
had to mate, it was just catalogued. And I'm watching it, and this girl runs past, man. Oh, man,
You loved
it was
it.
the
You
best.
loved it.
It was the best, man, as a 12-year-old. Anyway, we had a couple more. Vinny the Cottagio, the cat,
Oh,
the spinner.
The hair.
The hair, man.
Oh, wow. That was sensational.
so
Love the
good.
hair.
And there was also, I'm going to have to quickly mention this bloke was Peter Bazasta. He come over, he only had 65 games.
Oh, what a
But this
player.
bloke here, I'm telling you, he was a sensation, man. Mark of the year, goal of the year in that same year, man. He was just, when he come over from WA, I think he come over with Hunter and all that. So he was good. And just a quick one on that, he was the son of Bob Bazasta, who played 20 games in the number 4 for Carlton too. So there you go. But we'll go to the man. Everyone knows, and it's Big Sticks Kernahan. This bloke here, I'm telling you, I watched him live, man. I love this bloke, man. This is a leader. He was a leader of men, mate. He come over and they made him captain in his 2nd year, mate. He came over in his 2nd year, and that bloke was so good that when he was playing over there, I think it was, I don't know.
Glenelg.
I think it was Glenelg.
Yeah.
Mate, he stayed back an extra year because he wanted to win the premiership with them before he come over to Carlton. Mate, he was a gun. He was an absolute gun, man. He was captain from 87 to 97, 2-time premiership player, 3-time best and fairest, leading goal kicker, 87 to 97, 11 years in a row for Carlton. All right? And he was a 7-time All-Australian and captain of the century for the Carlton team, right? But, mate, he was just a gun, mate. But, he was best remembered for this.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman.
Stephen Kernahan will really appreciate seeing this footage again.
Your love to just one man. Stand by your man and tell the world you love him. Keep
By the way, the
giving
big bloke in the striped shirt in the background, he's now Victoria's Minister for Sport.
Baby, stand by your man. Woo!
Now, I know he hates looking at that, but come on, man, that was a good time,
Brilliant
man.
footage, isn't it? It's just a great.
Oh, mate.
How
Is that outside the front of Norton's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see at the back? Did you see Justin Madden with the stripe?
Now he's was a politician. Now
This
he's
is
got
the problem.
can't let that footage
This is
circulate.
the problem, mate. You see how big that mic was? Too, man?
I was like,
It was
fantastic.
What's about doing? Yeah, so, but anyway, we can't leave it at that. Let's have a quick look at this picture, because this is what he's really remembered for, man. Look at that,
Grand
mate.
finals, mate.
Mate, holding that
That's what it's
premiership
all
cup,
about.
man. This bloke here was an
That's what
absolute
it's all
champion.
about, Rob.
So cheerio to the old number 4 man. We love you, man. And he also was president for a little while. So, so that's it. All right, guys. We have got a game to talk about, mate. This is good, mate. As you can see, our voices, man,
Boy, oh
we
boy.
had a big time. And as you saw at the start there, man, we had a good time, huh?
Oh, yeah.
We had a good time.
Oh, yeah.
We played those, I just call them scumbags,
Scum.
man. I hate
Dirty
it, man.
drug champs.
19-9, 123, man. We haven't kicked that kind of score for ages, man. And they were like a 16-11 cheap goals, 107. McKay, 4.
Yep.
Come in the second half, and then we had Eddie Best 3, Owies 3, and then Cunners 2, and Fogarty 2, and then we had 1 to Cribs, Kerno, McGovern, Sard, and Walsh, and now we're sitting comfortably on 12. Come on. This isn't therapy on the couch. This is joyful on the couch today. There we go.
It was It was an exhilarating game, to be honest. We had our hearts stopping at every moment, you know. We get in front and, you know, they come back and, you know, there's late goal swings in the last corner. We're going to hold on and we're just like looking at each other like, we've got it sealed up. But then they kicked, 4 in a row, 3 in a row. And like, we're hitting ourselves here. But
I think we were confident at the end, but still.
We were.
I'm
but you know what Carlton
I
can do.
I was going out a little bit, mate.
You know what Carlton can do to you.
Yeah.
But no, well done to the boys yesterday. So about time, I thought. About time. It's you know, it's against the opposition.
It doesn't matter,
but
the wins are win.
You got to
take it.
You got to do business, correct. So,
and you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to win. Like everyone goes, I was against them, you know. But hey, last week against Collingwood, everyone was going, how good they're playing, all their youngsters, man, and we stood up, man. We stood up. It was good.
I thought our youthfulness lifted us.
Well, this is
to
it.
the occasion, which
it
is
made
really
a
good.
huge difference, man.
Yeah,
It was.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, some of our best players were the ones that come in. The Owens, the Parks.
Yeah.
You know, who else came in?
SBS came in.
SBS come back. You know, like they're starting to take.
Yeah, was looking good until he got his head caved in.
Well, I'm going to mention quickly there. I see what you're going to say there, man. Like, seriously, I wasn't happy that he came in. You know, I didn't think he earned his right yet. But he came in and he got injured, and we'll show a photo later. But he had 6 possessions, right, in just 15 or 16 minutes he was there.
Yeah.
4 clearances and 2 centre clearances and 2 inside 50s in the first, 10 minutes.
Yeah. He started
First 10 minutes. So he started really well. So he did what he had to do.
Yeah, and he came back on after he went off with
Yeah.
that thing, and then he just said, I think Teague said he couldn't see.
He couldn't see the ball.
He could barely see.
He could judge it
Just-
on the
he,
first
he
step.
went to kick and he goes, I nearly missed my foot. So
But he showed something, man.
Good.
That was good. You know?
I think, you know what, I think the one thing to take from the game yesterday, if anything, was the fight in the team. You know, I mean, look, it should be there against Essendon. It should be there.
every team, every week.
It should be there against that mob,
Yeah.
you know. So I think that was the one thing, and I love that.
Mate.
I said it on the fan cams after the game. I love that brawl down in the
good.
down in the
Hoping for his
back
cave in.
pocket.
And actually, we're going to...
Our forward pocket, I think it
We'll
was.
talk about that
Yeah,
later.
no,
too. That
Yeah,
was-
this
that
is
was-
spot end,
Yeah,
because we had some.
we got-
I put some stuff up on the Instagram
Yeah,
about
yeah.
McGovern, but
Yeah.
we'll get to
We'll
that
get
later.
to that. We'll
but
get
that
to that.
was,
But that was...
good.
Well, that showed, and we said it when we were there. I was
What does it
loving
mean
that.
to him? What does it mean to him?
Yeah.
I was loving it. And it all started with, McGovern gave, I think, a hip.
A little hip.
Yes, to Hind.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Owens, man, this kid, man, I know
yeah.
he's 24, but he's still like a junior, you know, and he comes in, not only, man, it was a strong mark because he got hit hard there.
Yeah.
Then he went back, he kicks the goal, and he fucking pushes him over, mate,
Yeah,
and then they start the
Bit of
ball.
fire, bit of
Yeah.
hunger, you know.
It's
So
good.
love to see that.
Mate.
Good to see.
And we asked for it and we got it. Now
And
you've
remember-
got to carry it on.
100%. And a couple of weeks ago, we were complaining that Pitts was in that brawl, no one
Yeah,
backed
no
him
one
up.
came in.
Everyone went in there, man, and
Yeah,
they were
good.
ready, man, and that's what we need, man. Hopefully they're starting to become like, mates, mate.
Yeah, that's it. That was a big thing yesterday. So look, I think when I put my analyst hat on, there's still some concerns.
Of
in that
course,
team, you know.
of course, but
There's
we've got to
still
start
some concerns.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you another stat. You know, by half time, it was good to get back. You know, we're only kicking 54% by
It's
foot.
terrible.
And that's
terrible.
where it starts.
It's terrible. And it's a
You know,
dry
so-
day.
We're
So
making
there
the
is, of
part.
course, there's deficiencies there. I understand that.
Well, what did we go at the week before? It was 57%.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was against Port. I
Yeah.
think it was
Was
against
it?
Port. Well, that ball use by
Well,
foot's
well,
not any good.
But this shows something, man. Even if your skills are a little bit down,
Correct.
right?
Here's
Man, if you got that endeavour and that fight and you never
Chase
give up,
again. Chase the next
man,
back.
you win games,
Yeah.
mate.
Well, I think, you know what, it's almost just about, I think, you know, in those games, like the emotion can get the better of you early.
Of course.
Gotta settle down.
But what I think we did over the weekend was after quarter time, we just settled. I said, mate, halfway at half time, what did I say? I said, remember I turned to you, I said, mate, I go, we've got them covered. I think
You
we've
were
got
still a
them
little
covered.
bit pissed off at that time.
I said, I think we've
yeah,
I
it's
said, I
like,
think
well, we
we've got them
dominated
covered.
the quarter and, you know,
Yeah, they were still pissed off, and you kept saying,
goals.
we've settled, we're looking
Should've
good.
kicked 7, 8
We've
goals.
settled, and
Yeah.
now we can reset.
Yeah,
So
Exactly.
Well, we got it back to basically 0-all.
Reset and go
And
again.
that's right.
That's what we did.
And I let
We
the
need-
Essendon supporters know that.
Yeah.
After all your dominance,
you know your dominance.
you're only
your
2 points up.
Yeah,
You
that was
bunch
great.
of drug cheats.
No, I think, look, defensively, our midfield just. I actually don't think they defend.
They did it. Well, how many centre clearances was it in the third quarter?
I don't know.
Where they get an easy one out of the middle and they're going, mate, where are we?
Yeah, I think it
They
was.
get the
just
easy
more-
one out the side and they kick like 3 easy
I think,
goals.
you know what, once the emotion wears out of the game from a supporter point of view, you just go back and look at it and you think,
Yeah, it was there's
what are you going to do, lose?
Yeah.
I mean, and I said, mate, I was saying before the game, I don't give a fuck if we win by a point.
Of course,
Just
man.
win.
It's all about
Just win. Just win.
And I said this on the fan cam, it's all about like the players that half an hour after the game, And for us, it was that hour after the game.
Yeah.
We walk
You feel
an
like
hour
you've won
and a
the
half
game,
after,
yeah.
get on the fan cam. Man, that's what it is. It's all about winning. And sometimes you have to win ugly. And that wasn't all ugly.
Ugly. No, there was
Time-
some nice players in there,
No.
but I thought we struggled going inside forward 50
Still.
a few times, you know what I
Still.
mean? Just
Still.
hitting a player,
Yeah.
just
We settled a little
We
bit.
did, we
Second
did.
half, man, they started lowering their eyes a bit. Harry come into it, you know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
you took the game by the scruff of the
Yeah,
neck.
the second half was good, huh?
Yeah.
But if you, with Harry, what's his first half? He only has like 5 possessions, but each possession
Makes him count.
on the ground,
Mate, he
handball.
does his own work.
And-
Bro's like he's 4'4".
And-
Unreal.
I did put it up on Twitter as well. I watched the press conference. He was under the weather going into the game.
Yeah.
Yes,
so-
I just saw that this
He's a big
morning.
crook.
Yeah,
He was
But
a
you
big
know
bug
what?
going into
he had a
the
bug.
Oi.
You should have had some
Oi,
Medina. That
yeah.
cleans everything, mate.
Who cares?
The
Here's your,
Medina.
here's
Who
your,
cares?
your treatment,
The
Harry.
Medina in the morning,
If
mate.
you're out there,
Yeah, well, that's it.
Who cares?
That's right.
You put your best foot forward and said, I can play.
And I don't want
I mean, like everyone, yeah, you get sick, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Mate,
Well,
go out there, do the
here's
business,
something
and
for
that's
you.
what he did.
Here's something for you that I got sent to me, and I saw it on Twitter last night, right? So, Cal Twomey, who's a good AFL journalist.
Yeah,
Twomey,
Cal.
Twomey, whatever his name is. He's a good AFL journalist, one of their head journalists at AFL House. Now, in his story, he was describing the baby Bombers, how they played well, blah, 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 whatever. Now, someone tweeted, and it said, so in your story on AFL, you described the baby-driven Bombers. They had, Essendon being they, had 6 players 22 and under. So did Carlton. They, as in the Bombers, had 4 10 games or less. So did Carlton. 13 of their 16 goals were kicked by players 27 years or older. The Blues had 15 of 19 kicked by 27 or younger.
There you go.
So, this is a case, I think, of the football world thinking that because we're 6 years into what we're doing,
Yeah.
the guys taking the field are older, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
And everyone believing the narrative that, Carlton are ready, they're old, they're in the age bracket, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And Essendon are rebuilding, they've got kids on the park, they've got this, they've got that. Granted, true. But when you actually strip it back and look at it, the average age is
About the same.
apparently, yeah, well, I haven't looked at the average age, but you look at those stats and facts and you think, well, okay, well, clearly we're ahead in our development.
100%.
Clearly we are.
100%.
Clearly we are.
We have to be, yeah.
So-
we have to be.
Take of that what you will.
No, well,
Take of that what you will.
well, shut the fuck up. That's what I'm taking
Yeah.
out of that. Mate, I'm telling you, and you're right, that there was like, we won the game and there was like a lot of credit being given to like the Bombers.
Well,
And
I know.
that's for their
stuff there,
effort.
man, they had a couple like,
Talk about us.
yeah, that's it, man. Like,
Yep.
what about our credit, man? The young
Yep.
kids coming in,
So
the
I agree.
Owens, the Parks. Like, Parks, I'm
I thought
telling
he
you.
competed very well. Even though he didn't touch the ball a lot, he got to a lot of contests and
Who's that?
impacted them. Bucks.
Oh, Parks, yeah,
You know, so
mate.
I thought he
Mate,
played, you know,
That's right.
obviously you're going to make a little bit of mistakes, but, you know, he's...
How good was that fucking tackle?
Oh, I just
Oh,
read it
yeah,
here.
fuck.
Fucking nasty.
Can't stand him.
Mate, first
That
of all,
was
he
good.
tackled him, but then when he got into
Yeah.
what are we going to do? Stay down, mate. He stayed down.
Yeah,
And I
was
love that, man.
fantastic. Good.
Yeah.
Good fight.
That's exactly what we needed,
That's
man.
awesome.
That's exactly what we needed,
So,
man.
look, these are games we should be winning.
Yeah, and-
Well,
and-
we've done it 3 times. We've been
and we were challenged.
Suns and
That's right.
Essendon. So we've, but the bigger challenges.
Of
when
course,
they
of course.
arise-
And let's worry about our next
That's
week.
right.
Let's worry about our next week.
Yeah.
That
You know what I mean?
that
We were
win-
challenged a couple of times.
We were.
First quarter, in the second, and I think we'll challenge every quarter, and even in the last quarter.
Yeah.
And we kept coming out of it, man. And hopefully that's. I don't know if this is completely the line in the sand, but I think you need a bigger game for it to be in the line in the sand.
Yeah.
But could it be maybe like we're waiting for that moment, you know? Cripps took that moment.
Yeah,
he was scut up for 3 quarters. Let's be serious.
He was shit all game.
And look, I rewatched the game, and he did have like it wasn't as bad as like what I thought. He was actually not too bad, but there was like 3 or 4 moments that were like, come on, mate.
But from those moments, they kick goals from. You know,
correct.
They were costly.
Correct.
But when his moment arose,
how good was that? Goal?
You know when he was towards us too.
Now he's running towards us.
Yeah.
And we're going,
man.
man.
Up before he even kicked it.
When he kicked it, we go, he's going to kick it.
Yeah.
That was the best. Yeah. So that was a good one. And that's what he's got to do, man.
Just had to be him, didn't it?
Yeah.
Had to be him.
That was beautiful, man.
And it meant a lot to him too. Clearly.
Oh, you could say.
Well, you know what it is? It was the narrative, right? Because Teague in the presser said, I came up to Cripper and Cripper said to me, I know I've had a bit of a shitty game or whatever it may be. And he goes, leave it to me. He goes, last quarter. So to go from that to kicking the sealer, it's you know.
If he's done that, if that's fair ink and he's gone a 3/4 time going, listen, man, I'm not being at the level that I'm supposed to be at, and then he comes back because. That last quarter, especially the last 10 minutes, man, he done a lot of little...
He really picked up.
Yeah, and then he kicks that goal.
Correct.
And even though we're like 3 goals up, I'm telling you, it was an important goal, man, just to like break the back, you know? Yeah. And good on him, mate. And that's all we expect from him. We're not bagging.
Nah. Well,
if he's not going home bagging himself, there's something wrong with him.
You know, he knows what level he should be playing at.
I mean, look, let me get his stats up.
He's missed some big goals this year.
Let's get his stats up from the game. I'll tell you what he's ended up having. Look, so he's had 24 touches, right? He's gone at 62%, whatever. He kicked the sealer. 8 score involvements. He's had 3 clearances, but look, 7 clangers.
There you go.
So that's the, you know...
And that's what he's upset about.
Yeah, that's the kicker,
I'm
isn't
sure
it?
he knows that himself. And who knows if Teague's sugarcoating it.
Let's just quickly talk about, you know, when he ran out of the centre there and he tried to kick it on his left foot. That shank.
Oh, I lost it.
That was bad.
Cut off his wrist.
That was bad. That was bad.
Wrist.
I'm telling you, I was saying, those 7 clangers, I was taking 100 grand off every time we got a clanger.
So what's his contract worth now? 70. His contract's worth
it was 300 grand by the year. 300 grand.
And then the goal.
He got the goal.
200?
He got 300-400 grand for that one there. So he could be back at, I wouldn't say $1 million, but he's back at one of those.
Yeah, hopefully he can continue it.
Hopefully he does continue it, you know what I mean?
I think we've missed one out on a big moment of the game here, big story out of the game, Sardi.
Yeah, awesome.
Far out, man. I love
him. I think him and Matt Owies were the stories of the game.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because Sard had a couple of ordinary weeks. They weren't bad.
By his standards.
Average.
By his standards.
Average.
Yeah.
Now, to come back, because as soon as he touched that ball, he got the boo.
I love
straight
that.
away.
I love that. When they were booing, I fucking loved that.
That was the best.
Because he knows, he would have known himself, he knows he's going to cop the booze.
Correct.
From what? There would have been 40,000
dirty,
loud members. Yeah, they were loud. And they were
but he would hit a target every time.
Mate, that goal, mate.
He thrived off it.
That goal.
He thrived off it.
They used him a lot better too, I reckon. They used him a little bit smarter.
I think he looks a lot. He looks a lot more free in his movement.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that
bullshit
fucking tape
yeah.
strapped around his bloody knee and all that, and he moved freely. So you know, look, whether or not it's the opposition against him, obviously that might be something too. But
mate,
it is a building block that he can use for the rest of the season.
His best game all year.
And you're going to quickly talk about
Owies, he's sensational.
Especially you've been calling for him.
Mate, I speak to our old VFL coach Josh Fraser. Usually every week about our club, right? And he told me, a couple of weeks ago, why isn't he getting a gig? He's kicking goals.
You know why?
Hungry.
You know why he wasn't getting a gig?
Why?
Because they're trying to keep Murphy in there, man.
Because,
you know what I mean? And then
whatever. He cannot come out now.
No.
No,
Can't
and
come
this
out.
whole thing, whatever the case was, that Murphy went out, head injury, whatever it was, I'm telling you now, he has to earn those 9 games now.
Yeah.
And if he does, anyway, we'll talk about it later, but if he doesn't, there's a problem with the club.
the
He's
ma-
earned his game next week.
And it's
So has
shots. You can't
Parks,
take him
so
out.
has Stocker for
All
the
of
little
them.
things he did.
The
Hey,
best.
listen, what we'll do is, we'll go to this video of the brawl. We'll go have a look at this video of the brawl, and then let's talk about it, because I think this is a very important, and something is said in here that I love.
There
Alright,
is.
so let's go to
Fantastic.
this
Let's
video.
go.
Has got 3 goals. And she's on again here. And they're coming from everywhere. It's an all-inner here, Bristol. Yep. Look at them over the fence. They're spreading down from the back end. Up by Desper, McGovern and Hine going at it all of a sudden, Bristol.
They are. They've got a couple in there. The heads get involved. They come together as well. Interesting stuff. Very close to the supporters as well.
Let's go.
Niggle plus skill is good.
This is where it all started. It was that bump. That was McGovern on Hine. Ray Chamberlain just said, get up, keep playing. Then that was paid. Hine gave Chamberlain a spray. That's what caused the 50. And then it all started again. And Hine and Mitch McGovern certainly got involved.
Redmond very much a target in the middle of all that as well. And
You're right about Hine. He made a beeline for McGovern. And there's a couple of jumper punches thrown in there. I think Hine wanted a piece of him.
Now, is this in celebration to the jumper punch being mentioned?
Now, I don't want to say anything, but they're watching, mate. They're watching, man. These are...
To Mitch.
Jumper punch, man.
To Lingy, to Das and BT.
They're watching,
Thanks,
mate.
mate. Thanks, boys. Thank you. That's great.
They are watching.
That's killed the sugar intake for the day.
Oh, mate, how good was that? When I heard that, I
Mate.
actually got messages.
They're watching.
The messages were going, Rocco must be loving it. Man, I loved it.
How
man.
good was it?
That was the best.
They were, McGovern literally laid 3 jumper punches straight to his chin.
Hey,
Bang! Good. $1,000 fine, $1,000 fine, $1,000
Well,
fine.
now he's out for
one
for
jumper
4 weeks.
punch. That was one jumper punch for each person here.
Correct, yeah. One for Rocco, one for Mars, and one for Paulucci.
Love it.
Well done, Mitch. Well done. It's the best thing you've done since you've been here. Bravo. Well done,
That's
mate.
it. That's worth the 800 grand, mate. I'm telling you, mate. That was the best,
Well
man.
done. Good.
How good was
Dog.
that?
Against
And I
dogs.
loved it. And the main thing is, apart from being mentioned, was, mate, the fight. The fight of that, I'm telling you that means so much more than just like a little brawl. They all went in
Yep.
and defended each other, and they didn't take it. They won that at the end.
Yeah.
They won that, and then they won the battle.
Yeah.
Mate, that's it, man. So
Win the
that,
battle, win the war. Bang.
That's right.
There
that
it
was
is.
so good. That was so good. So it was so good. So anyway, like that was good. I'm happy with all that. So we did all that and we won the game. And at the end of the day, there's votes now, isn't there? So and this time they're happy votes. They're happy votes. So
It
we're
was tough to get them all in. It was tough to get them all in.
And this is a good thing because getting that, I think for all of us, 5-4-3 were kind of the same. You know, I think they were
very
the same.
similar, yeah.
But 2-1.
Very
Very,
hard.
very difficult because you're a host
That's
of
good.
players. That's what we want every week. That's what
All
we
right,
want.
we'll start. All right, go. We'll
All
start
right,
from the end of the
we've got
couch there.
One for Matt Owies. Thought he came
Yeah.
in, did his job. Was really, really good as a small forward. Read the ball well. And what I loved, I know they were rudimentary set shots, but he took them all beautifully.
Oh, mate.
He went back, took his breath, he dropped his shoulders, went back, and he kicked through the
100%.
ball every single time.
That
So-
first one was from like 40 out on a
Perfect.
slight angle, and
The other one.
you actually turned to me and you go,
He'll
"You
kick
kick
this,
this."
mate. And this is
Got a
what
beautiful
happens
shot.
when the rare of the reserves
That's
arrives
right.
on the show. He sees what these players are capable
And
of,
you picked it.
and he nails those set
100%.
shots at training and every single
Yeah.
game that he plays at Icon Park. He nails those shots.
Yeah.
The one I was concerned about was the 25-meter
Yeah.
slide angle because they all miss them.
He kick it.
But
He did, man.
And then the mark, big mark, and so he got a vote.
Definitely, yeah.
2 votes to Ed Curnow. I was absolutely slating him at quarter time because he had a few moments where
First half was garbage.
I was just like, and even Tiki said it. Tiki said, look, Ed's first half was not ideal. You know, we you know, and then I think he built on the momentum of kicking that goal late in the second quarter. So he built on that, and then he quelled Merritt. He quelled Merritt. He had a run with Merritt.
Merritt had something like 20% in the first half, and then in that third quarter it was 11-3. He absolutely So
1 to Owies, 2 to Ed Curnow, 3 to Adam Saad. Thought his game was absolutely fantastic. 4 to David Cunningham. That's 2 from 2 for him against Essendon. He had 3 votes last year,
so good.
which we made a fair little bit of money off just quietly. And then 5 to...
Of course. Don't even know.
Do I even need to say it? You can see it's down the bottom in the face.
Yeah, there it is. Man. He's just the kid. Go for it, Marcello.
Mine, we'll start from 1. Owies was awesome yesterday. Did what he had to do, tackling pressure, intent. That chase down tackle from full forward all the way down to full back.
We didn't talk about that, mate. That chase down tackle was huge, man.
That's a match saver. Oh, could have been, potentially.
I'm telling you, man, they kicked that goal all of a sudden, man.
Mate, they would have highlighted that. Awesome. They will highlight that all week.
Correct.
100%.
That was great.
This is what it means. This is what it means. This is what it's about.
I actually watched him. He was up on the wing when I called him, and I'm looking at the ball, and I'm like, is he going to get there? And I'm like, oh, he's tackle. I'm like, fucking awesome.
Goal, man.
Awesome. Great work.
Huge.
We'll give the 2 to McKay. Wasn't in it all day, but he did what a big forward had to do. Took his chances. He had 6 touches.
But he kicked the sausage rolls.
4 sausages. Beautifully taken.
You actually said coming into last quarter, you go, this is McKay's quarter.
It's McKay's quarter. It was set up for him beautifully, and he took it beautifully. 3, alhamdulillah. Adam Saad, mate. Well done. Beautiful. It's his best game all year. All combined, that's his best game. Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Couldn't fault him yesterday. Then 4, Cunningham, break away from the packs. That's what he's got to do every week. Every single week he's going to do that. And that's his game.
And that's his criticism too.
Yeah, consistency. So,
and
then... You don't have to say anything. 5 red for Sam Walsh, mate. If I could rub this kid down seriously, I remember we were at billboards one night after his sister's birthday. Mate, I've gone up to him.
This was after the Brisbane game when Bolton got the sack.
We were tanked. That was tanked. So I'm
really? I was tanked.
Actually, I think there's a photo. Anyway, I go up to him, like, Red Walsh, Sam Walsh. And I'm going to be missing. I'm like, get me a fucking picture with Sam Walsh. And that's
the picture?
Yeah, 100%. I got the picture.
We're going to show that.
I've got it.
We'll show that next week.
Again, all hail maybe the new king on the block. Is he a top 5 midfielder in the competition?
I'm telling you, at the end of his career, he's going to be known.
Well, Harry's the best forward in the comp. We might have the best mid in the comp.
And we've got, now we'll go to my votes, and we could have one of the best backmen in the comp, because I gave 1 vote to Wiedering.
Okay, Alright. I wanted to sneak him in, but mate.
It was hard, And unfortunately, I was missed out.
100th game as
well.
we
missed out. So, and this is the good thing, man. It was hard to get some votes in, But Wiedering, again, man. As much as the other backs, there was a couple of mistakes. Plowman, Jones do what they do, what I mean? Mate.
What does he make a mistake?
Never. What did Peter Wright do? Would he kick a goal? No, nothing. Donuts, Krispy Kremes.
Nothing. But he's also, man,
the marking,
the marking. If you look at that first half, man, he took like 3 or 4 intercept marks.
Clunked them though. They weren't like grabbers at one. Mate.
And he goes. Yeah. He goes.
He will off.
Confidence. No, he's great, man. We've got the bookends. We've got the middle, man. I'm telling you, man. The spine's there, man. We can build. 2 was Curnow. Again, at the start, but he nullified Dan Merritt, man. And he done what he done, man. He's a hard worker. So when we talk about the old blokes, he's got to stay, man. Because he plays an important role,
he's probably one of...
He has to, man, because who else he get to tag the way he does?
I was writing his career off at quarter time.
Well, he did make... Well, rightfully so. He was making bad errors.
And this is what... Like, you say stupid things in the game and all that, but, mate, the coaches... I've heard it firsthand.
I should have taped it, because you would have pulled him off at... No, and when I say pull him off... Take him off at quarter time and never see the jumper again, mate. But... he came back. Anyway, Sard, again, man, I think we all gave him 3 votes, man. Every time they booed, he'd hit a target. He was the best, man. And you could just see this, those boos, they were going to be like that, they were going like, boo! That's how they were sounding, man.
When he kicked that goal, we were losing it. All praising Allah and everything. Oh, we love him. Oh, get him in, son.
For the Cunners, man, again, man, like, really, this is what we need, man. If he does that, all of a sudden our midfield looks a lot better.
I think for him, it's, yeah.
No, that's it. And hopefully this is the one. This is the one, because he really did look confident. And then 5 again to Walsh, man. Like this, the one thing I want to like highlight that was that kick.
Into the 450.
Where he,
the composure instead of blazing away.
No, the one where he just got it out of the pack.
Oh yes.
And Eddie. How did he get the ball out?
Don't know.
And
Sam
McGrath had him cooked.
Yeah, he's tackled.
Mate, just threw him off.
The wheel of this bloke, the wheel, like it just like. So now we go to the overalls, man.
The leaderboard. Hold
on. Right,
hold on, mate. There's Sam Walsh.
Before we go to the leaderboard, there
is that Sam Walsh over there? I think
in horse terms, he's bolted.
He's gone. I can't even see him.
Nah. So have a look at the leaderboard now, and as you can see, Walshy has. He's 86 votes. He just streaked away, man. He streaked away. So, really, let's forget about him. It's all about who's going to come second and third. You know? So, McKay's continues on, 35. And then we got Wiedering continues on, 31. But now we have a new 4th spot, and it's Sard.
Yeah.
Sard comes in at 26 votes, man. This bloke deserves it. And Kerno keeps hanging around.
Yeah.
As one of, look, hey, if you look at that, Kerno's the old man in there.
Probably the top of them.
Yep. So there. So there's your votes, and that's it. That's good. But let's get to whenever there's the good, the yin, the yang, the good, the bad.
The order,
you know, we come to one of our favourites. Well, not everyone else's favourite. This is very hard for us to do. But
what's the
banana of the week?
Banana of the week.
Hey.
The banana.
Now we got something here.
It's a bit of a meme. It's a bit memey.
We got banana.
Bit of a meme.
Put it right here, mate.
Right.
Chuck it here. You might be able to see it.
That's it.
There we go. That's
right
it.
there, mate. The banana of the week.
It's a little one.
There's always a banana, man. This bloke here, man, he's giving me, man, I almost have to go and get the heartburn tablets because this bloke here, man, the fall he's done in the last year was he's been phenomenal, man. Mate, the big bolt, the big Cas bolt, mate. Man, and you could say like he had 11 possessions, you know what I mean? But you know he had only like 6 hit-outs. Isn't he there to ruck?
Apparently so. That's what the faithful have said. And
the bloke has lost confidence completely, you know. He only gained 115 metres, but this is the one that gives him the banana of the week.
Okay.
All right. So he's there to ruck and kick goals.
Yeah.
How many goals and behinds did he kick? Bananas! Bananas! What are you there for? The other one too. Mate, he's a big bloke.
Yeah.
So you say like, man, he had like a whole bunch of tackles at least. How many do you have? Bananas! Fucking hell, mate.
Now, question. I don't know if you're going to raise it. You go ahead. Go ahead.
is it about his free kick?
Yes. Yes. You're fucking dead.
Fuck me fucking dead.
And this is the thing.
Fucking week he gives
He
away
does
the dumbest free kicks. Pushing his man out round the neck. He had 6 given away. No,
he gave away 4. I've got 4 here.
Alright, 4.
And
he gave away
like
a 50-metre penalty.
But that
He gave away a 50-metre penalty.
and that was the one. He gave away that 50 metre.
And then they kicked the goal from it.
Yeah.
I lost it. That was it.
Are you talking about the free kick with when Cribs marked it?
No.
That was another one.
Yeah, that was the one with correct. And he
Within the last quarter, when Cribs marked it, I go, oh, that's it. They were sealed.
I knew it. And I think he pushed him out or something.
Tried to go
Yeah, that's right. Over the top. Yeah, correct.
Fucking banana, mate. Take that big fucking mark for no reason, man. You didn't even get near the ball.
I have to raise a question. He's one of the dumbest footballers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. He's the dumbest footballer I've seen.
Well, his whole thing was marking and
He
that.
doesn't take marks.
I think, and this is no way an out for him, right? But obviously there's something wrong with him with the knee. But it's not an out. It's not an out. It's not an out.
Yeah.
You take the field, you fit.
Look, it comes quick. Sometimes it comes real quick to players, and it's come real quick. It's come real quick. And
It's literally just come on like that to him.
Yeah. I could be saying, because you know TDKs.
Well, mate, the rot with Casbolt started in the second half of last year.
After like round 8 or something.
He started really good.
He started
first 7 rounds are good.
He started enormous last year.
Everyone, I think it was Dwayne Russell, he's all Australian contention. I'm like,
and then he has literally he's fallen off the, well, not literally, but he has, as an analogy, he's fallen off the face of the cliff.
We could, unless there's some major injuries, that could be his last game in the seniors. But if TDK in that and Sauce.
Personally, I hope it is.
Yeah,
I mean, players like that, you got to move out. He's a liability.
Well, if we're going to keep players like that, we're going nowhere.
You can't have that. You can't have that.
So unfortunately, we'll be delivering that to you ourselves, a banana of the week.
The one I wanted to mention too, I've got a banana of the week.
Let's go, the banana. Where's the banana?
Now, have a look at this Patrick Cripps goal, right? There's footage of it.
Let's go.
Right, so everyone's got their eyes on Cripps, right? Now, Cripps is not the banana here. What the fuck is Zach Merritt doing? What the fuck are you doing, mate? Instead of chasing him down, he's looking at the umpire. Mate. Cripps just kicked the sealer. Oh, fuck.
Because he just got ripped by Curdo. He's trying to get
he's one of the worst defensive midfielders in the comp.
That's bad.
What the hell was he doing? He's fucking looking for the free kick while your fucking opponent
have a look at it.
He's strolling it to goal.
While they're giving high five, he's still trying to get the free kick.
He should be out now, Buller, mate. He's a downhill skier, mate.
Yeah.
He is, for me, banana of the week.
That's 2.
Yeah.
Do I give it a
boom?
My banana, and I know he had a bit of a tap in or the last quarter or something, but Lockie Plowman. Shout out to James Seros because he can't stand him, but mate, Lockie Plowman, mate, I've watched that bloke every year. I'm tipping Woody goes missing.
Yeah.
Goes missing. There was one from a stoppage, I think it was in the 3rd quarter, where he manned up on him. It was from a throw in.
Yeah.
He lost his man and he looked at him. Tip and Woody just strolled through, kicked it off the ground. I let my shit. I mean, like, seriously.
Right.
There's 3 goals in like 5 minutes.
Look, he's getting close to banana of the week to me too.
But Caswell number 1, but
he only had 7 possessions, right? And
I mean, even last week against, I don't know, he was on Charlie Cameron and that, mate. Pay a bit of respect to your opponent.
Look, he has got he does play that small.
I understand that, and he's not the quickest of players, but you got to just hold him. But that's my banana of the week.
There it is. There it is.
The banana of the week. All right. Plenty of bananas this week. What do we do? Mate, we're going to talk about the future here. You went to the game.
Yep.
And it was a good win. So, rare of the reserves.
Here it is. So, Carlton have ended up defeating Essendon at Windy Hill. So 2 from 2 for the day.
Oh, yeah.
Good for the footy club, but the VFLW girls lost the night before. But anyway, so it was Carlton 14-17, 101, defeating Essendon 8-4-52. Bit of a strange game early because Essendon actually kicked the goal before the ball was even bounced.
What, before it was bounced?
Yeah, Williamson whacked one of their, I think it was Waterman. Yeah, he got him across the guts and...
was it good?
A little cheapy.
He tried to do it, obviously, so the umpire didn't see, but the umpire has... he got caught. Oh, whatever. Look.
Another one.
Okay.
Another week out in the reserves for you.
I don't know if he's going to cop a week for it. I don't know. He might get suspended. Who knows? But anyway, it was good that they showed a bit of anger early in the game. First quarter was a bit iffy, though. Essendon went ahead, and I just saw, especially with that goal early that they kicked before the bounce, I thought, oh, fuck, don't tell me it's going to be one of these fucking days. Fuck me dead. But, to their credit, very similar to the AFL game where Essendon were on top in the first quarter. We steadied after quarter time, got back into the game, but we actually dominated the second quarter and we got ahead. And then from then on in, it was just one-way traffic. So it was a very good win. Now they're 2-1, the boys. Probably should be 3-0.
Yeah.
They should be 3-0. They should be 3-0, but that's what it is, unfortunately.
Hey, I mean, when the reserves are playing well, mate. I'm
Well,
telling you.
it filters up and filters down.
100%.
It's both. It works both ways. So,
100%.
Setterfield, the AFL listed boys. So Setterfield had 26 and a goal. Newman 23 touches on his return, but the one everyone's been waiting for is TDK.
Yeah.
13 touches, 31 hitouts, and a goal on managed minutes. And he was.
That's good, man.
Looked like he barely missed the beat, which is fantastic.
As
I said, Newman with 23 touches, looked good as well, coming back from that knee.
He's important too.
Huge, massive, very good footballer. And Lockie O'Brien was really good as well. 18 touches and a goal. And mate, I don't think he missed it. I think he missed a target by 4. He was.
Mate, if O'Brien, mate, like it's 2 weeks now, and as I said, man, like we're hard on him, but
you have to be.
Well, what is he? Was he top? What is he? 13?
Top 10 pick.
Top 10. And mate, if he's along that wing run and those rake and leg foots, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be huge for us. So, man, that's good. That's good that he's getting some confidence.
Ramsey good. Yeah, Ramsey good again. But again, I think it was much of the same as last week, where he still had a bit of the ball. I think he had 17 touches from memory. But I think it's just more of a case of the guys in the midfield just sort of not pushing him out, but they're going to get a little bit more time in there to develop. Correct. Whereas Ramsey was, might be on the outer from a midfield point of view. But he's building nicely. And
it's good.
I'm certain he will get a game this year. Certain. So, he's tracking.
What about Crocker?
Probably almost another best on ground for him. 22 touches, 3 goals, 4. Probably could have had 5, really.
Case, for mid-season draft. That mid-season draft.
Well, that's you got to reward form, don't you?
100%,
you ride the wave of momentum.
This
is look, it's buyers beware. Clearly, he's already been at 2 clubs, and that hasn't really worked out for him. But could be a case of third time lucky. Don't know. So.
This is good. Look, I'm liking hearing that Setterfield, liking that O'Brien and TDK naturally, man. These players here, man, it's good to hear that they're going to make their case.
Kennedy was good as well.
Kennedy's always there.
But he left the game early. And I think he left at about half time. I reckon it may have been because of Harry. That's what I reckon it was. So if Harry wasn't going to get up for the game, Kennedy was going to slot in as the late in. So I reckon that's what that may be. But Kennedy was looking good up until about half time. I think he was almost leading possession getter of the game, about 16. So
that's good. That's good, man.
He's going to do that every year, every game. Kennedy. He's going to come into the senior side when he needs to. Probably not set the world on fire. He'll fill a role and then he'll come back into the
Unfortunately, and this is going to be his role.
1.5 player, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately. So, but look, it's good to have a guy down there for depth, and we're not paying him too much, but good week for him. Another good week, and they've bounced back well from that round 1 loss, which that round 1 loss could have hurt them big time. Yeah. They could have dropped.
They come back hard.
The coaches, he's got them going well.
They come back hard, man.
Luke Powell was there yesterday.
Down
on the boundary, he was in the thick of things, and just he had the earpiece on and everything, and he was getting right into it. So keep an eye for him down there. Nice. He's now obviously our head of development. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. But I think I can already start to see there's some light at the end for these VFL. Yeah. For this VFL team, light at the end of the tunnel.
They're looking good, man.
Should be making finals this year. Touch wood. So they look the goods at the moment. So TDK probably a moral to come in, to be honest. Yeah. O'Brien, Setterfield, and Newman all pushing their case.
Yeah, that's it. So that's good. That's what we want, man. That's exactly what I want, mate. That's good.
Positive.
That's a great
very positive.
Where we're gonna see the full review.
Make sure you hop on to the Broad. It'll be the VFL report. It'll either be out tonight or tomorrow before the jump and punch. So keep an eye out for that, and that will be it. And follow me on Twitter at PaulSeb05.
That's the one, man.
And subscribe on YouTube as well. So
everyone go on because I'm telling you, man, this is the man that's going to tell you about our future, man. I love it.
When I'm at the games, I do a little Twitter stream as to what's going on like that. Don't worry about the Carlton Reserves Twitter page. Don't worry about the Carlton. Don't worry about the official page. That's all sanitised,
That's
mate.
right.
Come to me.
Raw. It's raw, mate.
Come to me.
I love it. I love it, man. No, that's it. Perfect. I love it. All right. What have I got here?
Now.
I love this. It's a new. It's not a new segment, but it's gaining territory, man. But
This is going to be an
internet sensation, mate. This bloke here tells it as it is, man. Love this bloke. He's got now our segment. We love Maz's Minchiata. I love it.
This week is for Gary Lyon. He's a redraft of the. He should be doing a redraft of the redraft. Having Max King, Ben King, Isaac Rankin. I've gone through what? 3 names there. Bailey Smith.
This is a fucking.
Have a look.
Connor Rosie, and then he put Sam Walsh in.
Hey,
I mean, seriously. Yeah.
Warning.
Just, mate, Gary Lyon. Mate, what the fuck were you thinking doing this, mate?
Come on, mate.
This
Even
is
when,
garbage.
but even when you didn't see the players play, that's a ridiculous thing, man. What Sam Walsh
I mean,
did.
he's put Isaac Rankin off one game, third in his redraft. I mean, one game. You've got to look at the body of work, mate. You should know this as a footballer, even being on the border, was he Melbourne as well?
He was, mate.
Whatever he was, mate.
You're just trying to make
Absolute-
headlines, man.
Trying to make a
Seriously.
name for yourself. We already know you have
That's
a
Isaac Rankin.
But how is he third ranking? Bailey Smith, okay, whatever. He's playing with a bunch of stars anyway, so he gets a chop out. Connor Rosie, but you know, then you got Sam Walsh. Sam, you need to do your redraft. Redo the redraft, you dickhead.
Mate.
Because that was fucking garbage. Sam Walsh is number 1. He's number 1 for a reason.
No wonder you.
Yeah, stick that up your ass too.
No wonder that radio station's going down here, mate. Jumper Punch is taking over, mate. We don't talk
Well,
rubbish.
I think that's why they're getting him on the.
I'm telling you, mate.
Like fucking seriously.
Mate, they're getting ahead of the target here, mate.
So
They know.
redo your redraft and
Think
put
about it.
Sam Walsh where he belongs.
I would
listen.
say, credit to Cornsey, he did come out.
Yeah.
He
Come out,
did
yeah.
say he got it wrong.
He did.
Cool.
Takes a big man to do it, Rocco.
Mate, the big
Takes a
man,
big
he
man.
comes out and he did it and he said it, you know, and look, at the time he made the call, but he's come
Fair
back.
enough.
And mate, I'm telling you, man, just redo it, don't embarrass yourself, because if Sam Walsh, no, he's not only like the best in that draft, he's probably the best player in the league at the moment.
He's one of, if not.
It'd
you
be
know,
very
so-
close as a midfielder.
Well,
to
is he a
start.
top 5
No,
mid at the moment?
I love that.
Tough to stop, mate.
Yeah.
Tough to stop.
So,
Maz's Minchiata. That's huge, man. I love it. I love it. All right.
Probably the best
All right.
Minchiata we've had this year, I reckon.
Ah,
Gonna be
next
tough to
we've
top
got, no, mate, I love this segment.
this is one of our favourites.
This is Jumper Punch funny photos, man. Now, I spend all week looking at this stuff, man. I'm loving it. People are sending me
That's
stuff.
better. What's the segment called?
Oh, man.
We for,
Yeah,
mate.
come on.
What are you
Oh.
doing, mate?
Come on, man.
What's going on?
Man, I'm losing the plot. You
much
know
to watch
why?
that long.
That's your fault, Gary Lyon, man. You made me lose the plot there because of your ridiculous statement there. All right, this one's called Market Cuts. That's so true, man. What am I doing, mate, Gary?
Lucky cuts to you, mate.
Market Cuts. Actually, I'm the first Market Cuts. So I forgot the biggest thing. Market Cuts. All right.
Okay.
We forgot. Nah, because I went straight to the funny photos, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, all right.
Try.
Forget it. Let's move on. This is
Try.
what we do. We move on. The first one, Market Cuts. I love this, man.
Yes.
The first one is, have a look at this photo,
Poor
right?
bastard.
Check it out. Look at this one.
Clobbered.
Mate, he clocked it. But I didn't see anything. Like, what happened?
Elbow to the head from picnic. The poor
I
bastard.
didn't see
He
that.
was smashed straight away.
He got copped it. Yeah.
Copped it.
No.
Poor bastard.
No.
I reckon he got stung by a bee. Does everyone look at this photo here, mate? Does this resemble someone?
Oh, it was sunny.
I'm telling you, mate. Like, this, look at
The
this.
flowers were blossoming. Sam
Yeah,
Walsh, you know, the bees were
Forget
around.
about these eagles trying to stop the seagulls.
What
You
is
should
that?
have to fucking stopping these bees,
The
mate.
smoke. The
Poor
smoke.
Mate, so look at this poor bloke, man. He copped it.
That's stiff.
Hey, listen, we got this one here, man. I love this. This is a video. So
Oh.
everyone have a look at this video.
This
And
little kid. Little
just have
tacker.
a look at this video.
Do you want Nathan Buckley to keep his job?
Well, I've been very, very patient with that bloke. But I don't think he can stay there anymore. I want Sam Mitchell.
How good was that, mate?
We love it. We love that.
That
Absolutely awesome.
had everything there, right? You had a Collingwood supporter. like
riding in
looked
pace.
like he come from the 50s or 60s there, right? Yeah, Colin Sabora, he's begging his club, they've just lost. He's asking for an assistant coach to be the coach. And then you got the calm kid at the back. He's got the jumper, he's got the Gold skull and water, mate. Go the Blues!
Up the back, some Collingwood supporter riding in the agony of their coach about to be sacked.
I love this.
Good to get the kids involved.
I love it.
Banter, the passion.
Love the kids.
If this kid,
So we want to
if
see.
this kid's watching,
Wherever you are, inbox the jumper punch, mate. We love you.
we love this
Fantastic.
kid, mate. I
Keep that
love
up
him. I
all year,
love
Blues
it.
supporters.
All right, let's go to this photo now. Listen, man, we give it to this bloke a little bit, but seriously, when you come back from the pre-season looking like this, now look at this, like, now I don't know, like, have a look at this. What is going on, mate?
He's challenging me.
He's channeling his inner
I'm not
man.
saying that's the most important thing, but you want to come back in shape, mate.
He is in shape.
Yeah.
He is.
He's
That
round,
is-
the round
it's a
shape.
different shape.
He is a shape.
Brackets.
Now we put this photo next to look at this bloke here.
Ah, mate.
Jaya.
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 CJ, they call him.
CJ, I like to call him.
Look at this bloke,
Shame,
mate. He
Jaya.
puts everyone to shame, mate.
Bricks.
Ah, mate, unreal.
Like bricks.
Chisel.
Mate, look at the difference here. Oh
Chisel.
my god.
Feel
man.
like a racehorse.
Mate,
mate.
this bloke here, man,
Streamlined.
and I know he's like a decent footballer, but mate, this bloke's training, mate.
I love
Like
that
this
body
is
far out.
unbelievable, mate. What McGovern, have a look, mate. Oh my god. I don't know. So anyway, hey, listen. We've got another bit. Hey, presidents gone out. hasn't
Oh,
he?
Oh,
We didn't really-
yes.
Yep, he's stepping down into the
Yes.
We didn't really discuss it. We like to thank him, man.
He's
Like
done a good show.
mate, yeah. Look, he's done what he had to do outside of the winning. You know, like he's
whatever. All right, yeah, he's got him in a good spot.
I just want to bring him up, but I'm going to show you this video because I've found the new president of the Carlton Football Club. Have a look at this.
I own this town. I own Rio de Janeiro. I'm sitting up here with my feet on the desk. What's anyone up there gonna do about it? Not one of you are gonna do anything about it. My name, the McGregor name, my family's motto is Sharil Moram, and that means royal is in my blood. That goes way back. So for him to say he is the king and I am the joker, if this was a different time, I would invade his favela on horseback and kill anyone that was not fit to walk. But we are in a new time, so I'll whoop his ass in July.
Yeah, how good was that, mate? That's what you want when someone going to go out there, mate. See what he was saying? I put my dirty feet on your table. Who's going to do anything about it? Nothing. That's what you're going to do. And then he's talking about just slaughtering everyone. That's all you want, mate.
You want him to murder him.
Mate, you want him to go to those
presidents' functions.
Those functions, mate. I want him to sit up there with the glasses, go, man, I'm taking you all on. Come on, mate. This is the bloke, mate. I'm taking. Hey, we're gonna start a coup, huh?
Yeah.
I reckon the jumper punch. We're gonna challenge the
New
board.
president.
Conor McGregor's gonna be the president. We're gonna be on the board, mate. I'm telling you, mate. We're going straight to them. I love this, man.
Jumper punch everyone.
This is the jumper punch with Conor McGregor at the start of it.
Spilled
Anyway, we love this segment. Kick cuts. That was a bang, mate. That's too good. They're too good. Now we go to the one that I went before. As you go now, this is the jumper punch photo comp.
Yep.
Yes.
This is the jumper punch photo comp. All right. Everyone keeps sending them. I'm telling you because now we've got a big prize, huh?
We do.
Huge.
Terry has kindly donated.
Thank you.
The jumper.
Yeah, thank you.
The jumper.
Jersey. Yep.
So the winner will get a jersey with any number you want on the back, and
one step better.
We'll
than
get it
that.
signed
We're
by
gonna
that
get signed
player.
by the player.
I didn't know about this, but apparently
Now you
we
do.
get and you get a sign, mate.
Yep.
And you get a sign.
We give the
gonna go-
fans what they want.
Correct.
With the jumper
Correct.
I
punch.
don't care if it's like Bristol, he doesn't talk to nobody.
Mate,
We'll get a
if
sign.
the player doesn't want to sign the jersey,
I'll smack him in the jaw.
we'll give him a jumper punch.
We're going to give him
I'll
a
start
be
jumper
signing
punch,
the jersey.
He'll be
okay?
signing
He's
it.
gonna
Don't worry, I'll
punch.
make
So
sure
here's the
it's
first pick. This is Matthew O'Connor and his son Jaden. Look at this, mate. Look how little mate
Love
is
the little
standing
tackers.
there.
I love them.
Look at him. And he's looking.
We need
mate. Look at the kid.
Little
Man.
Jaden.
He's staring you down.
Yeah.
He's ready
He's
to
getting
do it.
prepared for a
Obviously,
life of
Becky's old
hardship.
man.
For a life of hardship following the Navy Blue.
That's it, man. That's
He's
it.
got to be rolled up.
I love it.
That's awesome.
The
That's
second
awesome.
one is from lovely females here.
Yep.
They were at the game yesterday, and here they are.
Fillies.
Taylor, Matara, and Sienna. Right,
Hello,
and they're
girls.
giving a bit of jump. They're holding the scarves,
Got
man. They're doing the
they've
freeway,
got the
and they're giving a
jumper
little
punch.
bit. All right, it's that one there. It's not what you think. This is our symbol, mate.
This is our political movement.
Political
It's our
movement.
political movement.
So love that, and that's it. So we got the 2 photos for today. So keep sending them, Facebook, your
Instagram.
Twitter, wherever you can get them. Send them in because I'm telling you, it's a huge prize. You're going to come onto the show. We're going to have a coffee, and we're going to chuck in a few other things. There'll probably be a hat. There'll be some t-shirts. I'm telling you, this is huge. This is the biggest prize on the internet.
Well, it's
man.
more than Carlton give you.
Yeah. It's more exactly. And you get to meet us.
And you get to meet,
That might have been my new Rocco's rant, that one. Go do all that thing, and then we'll give you $25, then I've got to jump through hoops to go and get this $25. It's the wrong day. You can't do it.
Come on.
Hey, we just get straight
Just
to
give
it,
the
mate.
punters what they want,
it.
Rocco.
I love it.
Give them what they want.
That's right.
And talking about giving the people what they want, that's a good segue, mate.
Oh,
we have got, man, I'm telling you, these videos, they're breaking the internet, man. They are breaking the internet, aren't they? These are Paul's Call. I love it. What do we got today?
Well,
What do we got today?
It's another change of scene. I've got to change the hat.
Oh, the reverse fade.
Because I go into it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's right.
I think we're going to have to make a thing of these actual calls, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think there's a fella called Paul Dixon on the YouTube comments. He absolutely loved it.
Oh.
He loved it. So,
man, I'm telling you, the comments we're getting from these Paul's Calls, they absolutely love it, man. But it's not only that. We're talking, this is Nostradamus stuff.
Oh yeah,
we're
mate.
looking into the future.
Mate,
mate.
this is the Mayans. The
So-
Mayans
oh,
have
mate,
said
it's the Mayans.
the
calendar.
Mayans have me up there. They're like, this man
Lauded as
is
a
the
god.
man.
So this is. So have you got?
I have
Got a couple of predictions.
I've got 2.
Okay.
2 predictions. Let's
calls.
go. Let's
I've
go.
got 2 calls. The first one is, here we go. All right, so runners nearly ready to be loaded away for this Brownlow Stakes. Dustin Martin and Christian Petrarca, the Eagle favourites at the moment. And there's been a little bit of a go here. 2 stablemates in the market at the moment, Patrick Cripps and Sam Walsh. $30 into $15 to win the Brownlow Stakes at the moment. So a little bit of an each-way play here for the young Carlton midfielder. So let's see what transcribes in this Brownlow Stakes affair. So runners are loaded away. Dustin Martin and Petrarca go up. Walshy and Cripps are up there as well. So off we go. Off and racing in the Brownlow Stakes. And Dustin Martin, as he always does, gets the 3 votes against Carlton in round 1. And he's dashed to an early lead. Christian Petrarca, the bull they call him. He's coming around the outside of Christian Petrarca to sit of Dustin Martin to sit half a length away. Now here comes Paddy Cripps. He's been well back too, but he's starting to fade away, and he's giving Sam Walsh a lovely cut up into the race. 400 metres to go. Dustin Martin and Petrarca in front, but here come the big bounds of Sammy Walsh. Jockey hasn't released the reins yet. 250 to go. The crowd roaring, go Walsh, go! But the champ Martin's still in front. Here comes Walsh. Walsh, can he do it? He lunges. Sam Walsh has won it. Sam Walsh has won the Brownlow Stakes by half a length to Dustin Martin. Third in Christian Petrarca. Paddy Cripps ran on for 4th when he looked like he was beaten. And then came the rest. But Sammy Walsh has won the Brownlow Stakes by half a length.
What a rush! He come from nowhere, mate, but he just come and he fucking took them all. I love it, mate.
Water after that, goodness me.
Jeez.
That
Scintillating
the
call.
Brownlow is
Fantastic.
taken care of.
Now,
We got another one.
we've got another one.
Oh boy.
We've got the Coleman Medal Cup.
Oh,
We
Coleman,
have the Coleman Medal Cup.
mate. This is a big race.
So this is the second feature event of the
it is,
day.
yeah.
This is the second Group 1. So here we go. Well, Taylor Walker, the 9-year-old gelding, is an old boy. He's been around the stables for quite a while, but he's the current favourite to win the Coleman Cup Stakes, the Coleman Medal Cup Stakes. Harry Mackay, he's the young gelding, the young colt, the young 3-year-old colt. He's the up and comer, and then Cale Hooker's around the mark as well. So runners loaded away. Ben Brown into. Off and racing, and Taylor Walker, the old boy, with some zest in his legs. He jumps away quickly. Harry Mackay's up there as well, and here comes Cale Hooker. He's in behind them as well, and well, you can forget the rest of the field. Taylor Walker and Harry Mackay at the 600-metre mark. They've dashed away from Cale Hooker now. He's left wanting. It's Taylor Walker and Harry Mackay. Harry Mackay round the outside. He goes up to Walker and takes the lead. 200 to go. Harry Mackay by 2, 3, 4 lengths. Harry Mackay. Taylor Walker can't keep up with him. And Harry Mackay bolts in the Carlton Medal Cup. Harry Mackay, 6 lengths. Bolts in. Taylor Walker second. Third, maybe Cale Hooker, a photo finish for 4th. But it's all Harry Mackay in the Carlton Medal Cup.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
That is excellent, man. That was absolutely. We have got the double happening this year. Let's go. The double. Sam Walsh and Harry Mackay taking the double.
Bang.
That was but that's sick, man. That's sick, man. I'm telling you, mate. Anyone listening, man, I'm telling you, race callers, what are you doing, man? Get on because you're gonna miss out, man.
Is it true that you were saying that someone may have a little bit of cashola on this?
Well, yeah, our favourite supporter here, Black Carrot.
Yes.
Mate, not only he does everything, but this bloke here, he wrote a message last night on the fan cams that he's got a little bit of money on the double on Harry to win the Coleman and Sam Walsh to win the Brownlow.
Start of the year.
At the start of the year.
Wow.
And if they come through, like, there's thousands of dollars there that he can win. So if he's done that, not only are you a generous bloke, mate, but you're a genius, mate. You're a genius, mate. That is unbelievable. What a pickup.
Bang.
Bravo.
Now, I know the Paul's calls the one, but this is what they will come for.
This is what the punters want.
The Rock Course rant. The best till last. The best till last. This is it.
Look, this week it was really hard, but it wasn't much of a rant to go on, man. I was pretty happy with the week. I'm looking all week to complain about something.
Yes.
But this week, what my rant is, it's about Teague and the coaching panel.
They got it right though, didn't they?
They got it right. But this is my rant, mate. This is my rant. Play the kids. Play the kids, mate. What are you doing, man? See what happens when you play the kids. Only when they deserve it. I'm not saying just play all the kids. Play them when they deserve it, mate. Don't nurse these players to like 300 games. For example, like a Mark Murphy. Mark Murphy has to be stuck on 291. So be it. We have to play the kids. You can see the energy and what they bring to the parks.
Yep.
Owies, bloody Cunners and all that. Mate, the energy they bring, and if they play well, they deserve. Play the kids. Play the ones that deserve to play, mate.
Agreed.
Also, play them in their right position, for crying out loud. Play them in their right position. Play the kids and play them in their right positions, mate. I'm telling you, T, mate, this is my thing to you. You're on a knife's edge. I'm telling you, you're 4 weeks away from serving me chips at McDonald's, mate. I'm telling you now, mate.
McGovern might be there.
And McGovern's there warming, doing the frying there, mate. I'm telling you, mate, be careful, right? And just remember, if you can't dazzle them with your knowledge, battle them with your bullshit. But,
come on.
I'm telling you, mate, you've got to back yourself. I mean, you're going to go down, mate. But play the system you want to play. Use the kids. You can see the energy. Play the ones that deserve to and play them in their right position, mate. And let's go for it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Don't worry about the outside noise. That is what it is, mate. They're talking about new coaches and everyone, and that's going to happen for the rest of your career, mate. I mean, look at Alistair Clarkson, mate. This bloke's 4-time, and they're talking about getting rid of him, mate. I'm telling you, they always said with coaches, it's either you're employed or you're waiting to get sacked, man. They're the two things, man. Yeah. Don't worry about it. So, play the kids, play them in their position, and just do what you have to do, man, and go, mate. Yeah. That's it.
Bang.
There it is.
Rocco's rant.
Rocco's rant, mate. So there you go. I
love it. We love it. Everyone loves it.
Nah, that's it, man. And we put it at the end of the show because we want everyone to wait till the end of the show.
Correct. We saved the best till last.
We saved the best till last. So now talking about last, we're talking about next week.
Yes.
Next week, mate. We got a game. We got the Doggies.
3:20 p.m. Marvel Stadium.
Sunday.
So everyone get down there.
Time slot.
Get down there.
Is
It's
that
our home game.
Yeah, it's their home game.
Is it?
Okay.
All right. So let's out because really, how many they got? Like 30, 40 supporters. Those people.
If they do.
Seriously?
Do they?
40,000 members, I think.
Mate, I'm telling you, mate. Have they 40,000?
And they won a flag in
We
2016.
got 40,000 before the end of last year, mate. Nah. Listen, man. Let's get out there and outnumber them.
We've belted them on a few occasions in recent years. So,
I'm telling you, mate.
and then we played out that thriller against them when Charlie kicked 7.
Yes.
Which we just lost.
Why do you have to mention Charlie? Now I'm home.
Sorry.
He's training, so he's looking good.
Look, I'm predicting there will be up to 4 to 5 changes. A few forced, a few on form. And mate, TDK, Newman, Setterfield, O'Brien, Williams,
Sauce,
J-Sauce. Mate, it's.
Mate, why can't we do it?
We can.
Well,
we can.
I think
the test is there again.
The guys who are going to come in, arguably, will improve our side
a little, a bit
10
more.
to 15%, I'd say.
100%.
Whether or not they come in and they're going to get straight back into their great form, you don't know. But
they're showing good form.
Yeah.
Let's move it into the seniors. And why can't we? I've been hearing everything about all right, they got a good midfield and all that blah blah. That's all I'm hearing, man.
I think we could get out there. Their back
of course,
six.
man. The back six.
The
of course,
six. I don't think the back six is as good as other teams. So well, who's going to play McKay? He could kick 7 again. Could kick 8.
The way he's going, mate. He's kicking them on the best, man. Who have they got to put on him? I'm telling you, man.
Don't let the Bulldogs midfield dominate you.
It's simple.
Get into their face,
Get
mate.
in hard, mate.
With
I'm
the
telling
ball
you, man.
first.
They should be at the ground now. They should be at the Whitten Oval now. If I was a midfield coach, I'd be getting all the midfielders there now and berating them as they're training. I'm coming after you, I'm coming after you, I'm coming after you, mate. Bottom tally, mate. You're stuck when I get you, mate. That's what I'll be doing, mate. What are they scared of? What are they scared of? Let's do it. So look, it's going to be tough, and this is the challenge, of course, man. Every week it's a bloody challenge, right? But why can't we do it? So let's get out there.
I don't know. We'll be outclassed, maybe. I don't know. But defensively, we need to stitch ourselves up big time.
Yeah. If we're outclassed, we're outclassed because you can't beat class, right? Yeah. But if they put in that endeavour, they didn't do it for 100% of the time, but if they put that endeavour, like I was saying last week, man, they put in because we won like 3/4 the week before, they done like 60%. And then this week they moved it to 70-75% of the game. They had that kind of endeavour.
Yeah.
75-80% now.
Yeah.
Make sure you hold that
gradual
a little bit longer,
improvements.
mate.
And this is another litmus test, mate. This is another team against a genuine contender. Can we match it with them? Can we be better than them?
Mate, why not? Why not?
Look, I go into this game with trepidation because I'm not really. But then I look back and think, well, we've matched it with them in the past, so why can't we now?
I'd be going in there, mate.
Personally, I'd be going straight into Treloar's throat, just crack him, straight through him, crack him, line him out on the floor.
Line out.
That's it. You
Dunkley's
know what? And the little grub Bailey Smith, when you iron him out and then walk over him like he does to everyone else, a bit of his own medicine.
You know what
I would walk up to him and go, number 3.
Crack him.
Before we wrap this bit up, I will say one thing I think they need to do. I think they need to apply a forward tag to Caleb Daniel.
Yeah. Good player.
He gets, not that he gets...
Forward tag works.
Yeah.
It works.
Unnoticed.
I'm telling you, it works.
So who?
Geary did it to Doherty last year, remember?
Yeah. So what do we do?
And I would be saying, because Ratton was fucking smart when he played against it. He said in the press conference, Geary's going to be going, we're going to be tagging Doherty, blah, 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 blah.
Did it.
Get into their fucking head early. Get into their head early. TD in the press.
So who are we going to use?
One of our smalls. Use one of our smalls. Someone, I don't know.
Newman?
I don't know.
Yeah, Newman.
I don't know. Mate, anyone. Always or someone. Or Betts double team him.
Yeah.
Don't let him get the fucking ball. Tag the fuck out of him. Tag him. Someone has. I think someone has to sacrifice their role for the day.
100%.
To negate him and shut him out of the game.
Right.
Completely shut him out because he is all their drive and run and carry off halfback. He sets up everything for him.
Take his helmet off too. Fucking throw it in the crowd.
Like they did to Bruce Dawes.
Just throw it. Crack him in the jaw. Take his helmet off and throw it.
He's the one. Yep.
I agree. And TDK and I hope they're coming in, you know, like the ruck, you know, you got that in.
We'll probably get Williams back and
that's another one. Exactly.
Oh,
all right, good. So everyone get out there.
Yep.
Let's come on, mate. We win this, man. We're back on track.
Yeah,
we're back on track.
Correct.
So that's good. All right.
You've got to send in like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
So
TikTok, thanks everyone.
Comments,
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Get on there. Subscribe. Have a look at our content. We're trying to put stuff out every day, so you'll enjoy it. I just want to say, like the Jumper Punch, we've gone up to like 265 followers in like 10 days since we started it. So everyone,
thank you so much,
mate. It's so good, man. Like we love the comments, and you know, man, I answer back every single comment, man. I can't believe it. Like, no one wants to listen to me anymore, mate. My girlfriend, like, she rolls her eyes every time I talk. My son doesn't want to listen to me. My daughter, she just, she doesn't care. No one wants to talk to me. And then all of a sudden, you want to listen to me. So, man, I appreciate it. I'm telling you, we're humbled, mate, at the support we're getting. I just want to say a few special mentions. On the way back home yesterday, waiting for the train, Mel and Wayne come up to me. Recognised me for the Jumper Punch, started talking to me, man. Mate, say a big hi to you guys. We jumped on the train. I'm not sure which one it was, Mel or Wayne, the older, more distinguished gentleman. He started talking about the 50s and the 60s, man. I had a great time talking to him, man. So that was really good. Also, Carlos Sanchez.
Hello from Madrid.
Hello from Madrid. We got followers from around the world, mate.
Blue Abroad is literally Blue Abroad.
This is what we're about. Yeah, hey, last night there was a bloke on the live channel from America.
Really? Yeah, I saw that. I did see that, yes.
Yeah.
That's commitment. That's commitment.
America, he watches the footy, he watches the show. We're doing the same, man. So, hello. And now we've got a few special mentions, man. Asbestos. Always.
What a name.
I love it, man. Mate, he sends messages, man. Shout out to you. Seb Dig is another one, man. Oz Twanger.
Little twanger.
I love it, man. Love his comments. Billy Aspros. Yes. Lana Owens. She's another one. And also a friend of mine, Luke Francis. How you going, mate? He's a Hawthorn supporter. This bloke, and he says, man, he loves the show, he watches it. He says, you're a clown. I love watching you.
Right,
so
good.
I love it, man.
I've also got a little one as well. Paul Dixon on the YouTube comments loved the Paul's Call. And
yes, he loves it, man.
Bo Rogue and Bo Crusher and our Wavy Star. And
actually, the comments from the race lovers love it, man. I got another mate. Nick. He tells me that he's a big horse. He owns horses and he loves your call. So he definitely tunes in for that. So yeah.
Plenty of those.
I've got you one more. Mad Dogs as well. We love you. We love you.
You're almost getting a big
Park, man.
You are a sicko. I think I'm a sicko, mate.
Hey, he was in the
sicko.
He was in the box.
He was in the corporate box.
He was in the corporate
box.
I don't know how he did that.
Where's our invite? Come on.
What? Mate.
Ruthless aggression.
Get us in there, mate. But maybe you don't want us in there.
Maybe we'll get kicked out. I got the warning yesterday.
But Dogs, man. Dogs, man. True Carlton, man.
We love it. Good stuff.
So that's it. So that's it. So everyone, like, subscribe. Trust me, it means a world to us. You know what I mean? Like, subscribe, watch the show and back next week. You know, hopefully Terry lets us week by week. Terry keeps saying,
and we do have that little special show that's going to come up soon. There'll be a few announcements.
All right, so watch out. There's a big show. I'm talking premiership players here. I'm talking premiership.
We are talking stories to end all stories.
Yeah, we're talking some of the two best storytellers.
Can't wait.
So we're
absolute
all
legends of the club.
Keep an eye on that. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. Loving it, man. Everybody. Thank you very much, and go Blues! I'm blue,
I can't remember the last time I won 4 games in a row. What?
You on?
No, I can't. No sugar.
Oh.
That's it. I'm back. Because I think I broke my finger at indoor soccer. It's been like for 4 weeks, but I gotta go get it checked out.
I didn't know.
Fuck, yeah.
All that. The hot pot.
Do you like? Oh, stop. Panda Hot Pot. Go to Panda Hot Pot.
Where's that?
On
So we usually go to Dragon Hot Pot.
Go to Panda Hot Pot. Trust me, it's on the corner of I think it's Cardigan Street and something else, bro. I'm telling you, go to Panda Hot Pot. Best.
Cardigan Street.